George Scaife, Adam Lipscombe, welcome to the Super Series. How are you feeling?
Buzzing. I can't believe I've blagged my way here, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to get the job done, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're all right, mate, yeah. Feel confident, going well.
Adam, you're used to a big crowd. You bring a lot of people here. It's another sellout crowd today. Are you going to try anything particularly crazy on the stage?
Nah, just try and get with the win in the first one, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the day, yeah.
George, what's your darting experience like?
I've not gone past my bedroom, to be honest with you. We went 8 darts into a 9 darter. That's about as far as I've gone, allegedly.
You've got Cole Anderson and Jared Cole up first. How are you fancying it?
I've not seen Cole Anderson play. I don't know. Obviously, Jared's a very good player. We'll fancy it. I think first game, get a bit of confidence, momentum. We'll be all right, I think, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people watching on the live stream. Are you hoping for a lot of highlights that you can then go and post onto socials?
Yeah, I'm up for it, mate. Yeah, we'll see what we can do, and then I'll be up for that.
How many people have you got here for yourself, Adam?
I'm not too sure. I know there's a fair few coming down today. They're all down Southsea for a bit, and then they're going to come up after that, I think.
The Super Series regulars will know that you actually were here playing yesterday in a finals night. Back-to-back sellout events. How is yesterday going to help you today?
Oh, 100%, mate. There's a lot of big confidence boost, yeah. And I've been here 4 days now, I think, so yeah. Probably have to start paying rent soon.
Well, fellas, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, mate. Tap.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
Cole Anderson, James, Jared Cole, welcome back to the Super Series. You both have actually been here before. How excited are you for today?
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
I can't wait. I'm really excited for this.
I'm a little bit shaky. I've never been on stage before and did darts, and I don't play that often like him. He's here every day, so we'll see.
Cole Anderson, James, you actually are playing Michael Van Gerwen in the near future.
I am.
Are you hoping to use this to build that confidence when you take on Mighty Mike?
Well, I don't know how that came about, if I'm honest. I don't know why I'm playing Michael Van Gerwen, but I am. And yeah, this will be good practice. You know,
I'll teach him everything I know.
Well, exactly.
Well, Jared, you actually do a lot of showboating here at the Super Series on a professional level. So how are you feeling getting up on the stage? Are you going to try and show off in front of the crowd?
I mean, if the moment's come, you never know. But yeah, I'm here to win. Obviously, I want to give Cole a good reputation. Hopefully, he can take some confidence into his match against Michael.
Well, do you fancy yourselves, lads? That is the real question. How are you feeling going in?
I fancy myself pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's English. I fancy that's Cole times Cole equals
double Cole.
Double Cole.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Influencer event here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. It is time to meet the players. Would you firstly please welcome to the stage from Colchester, it's ice cold Cole Anderson James, and it's the king of the castle, Jared Cole.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, yeah.
And now, would you please welcome to the stage, it's Supersonic, George Scaife, and his baby boy, Adam Lipscombe.
Less than 24 hours ago, Adam Lipscombe stood on that stage as part of the Super Series lineup, trying to win a week here, a week that was won by a record-setting, record-breaking Bo Greaves, but totally different vibe and atmosphere out there, but it is the same sort of atmosphere in the support for Adam Lipscombe. A big cheer for him as he came onto the stage, but you feel that this is going to be more about Cole Anderson James and George Scaife in regards to working as a partnership. We've already seen a little bit of camaraderie between the team they'd like to call themselves now Double Cole, but they'll be hoping they don't find any double trouble later on. Jared Cole, someone we see on a regular basis here at the Super Series, will be leading the way of Team Double Cole, a man who reached the third round of the WDF World Championship in 2022. He did share the stage with a legend on that occasion. He was the last player to play Martin Adams on that Lakeside World Championship stage, and he might be the last player that ever does get to share the stage with him.
As you said, Matt, it's a fantastic crowd in here today for a great cause. Plenty of familiar faces in the crowd as well. You got Darts for Fun sitting relatively close to the front row. Actually, he is front row. You can see him just to the left with Jared's shoulder there. And Owen Bates is in the crowd, current tour card holder. Josh Richardson as well.
The crowd has been building and bubbling, and it's been a really enjoyable sort of afternoon. They've been out there getting their photos and selfies with.
First leg, it's the Coles to throw first.
Yeah, look
Game
at that.
on!
Out there with their favourite influencers, and Cole Anderson-James, not surprising to see him very full of confidence and almost trying to dictate the show here in the early stages. He's a player, probably the most followed player we've got here. But look at this, George Scaife straight in. Hang on a minute.
Wow! Oh my God!
Nathan!
Well, that's 100 quid down the drain already.
Wow.
Got the influencer.
They're on a 9, by the way. They're on a 9.
How
Good luck,
ironic.
Jared, following that. All the best.
Well, just bear with us a moment. That's why we take a couple of selfies. We'll be
he's
back in
taking
a minute.
photo.
I don't actually. I'm speechless. Wow. Okay.
Well,
Jared, you're
that's
up.
one way
and
to
the
start.
scores aren't working, guys. Can we have some scores on the screen?
I can't
apparently we've
believe
got
what
carry
I've
on,
just
and they're gonna
seen.
Tell me what you need, and I'll let you know. So, right, I can't believe that's just happened.
I mean, I've watched his bullseye challenge about an hour ago. You did mention there as well, Taylor, that that's £100 down the drain. The reason being, there is a actual prize fund being put forward now by Modus for any influencer who hits a 180. An extra £100 will be added
33.
onto the charitable donation. So that's another £100 there gone on.
187, yeah? 187.
To be honest, we weren't expecting any 180s to be hit by the influencers, and the first 3 darts to be a 180 is mind-blowing.
It's just sort of baffled. It's just completely ruined all the lines I had here.
I think you could tell by George's reaction as well that he just wasn't expecting it at all.
30.
I like the reaction there as well. It
155.
happens quite often, doesn't it, when people hit their first 180s, out comes the phone and they take a picture. Well, he's managed to get it up there on the stage.
89.
I think the footballer who did it was it Daniel De Rossi? It took a selfie with the crowd after he'd scored a winning late goal. Similar vibes there.
45.
Well, I do like to have a bit of a chat with the players, and he does
George,
inform me he
you're at
actually got 8 darts into a 9 once, but it's very different when you're in the bedroom and you're playing in the Bedroom World Championship compared to being on that stage. But he's... Oh, well, I was going to say he's actually moving around the board quite well here, and that is quite a key strength when you can get that board mastery and be able to move around. But it was a bit far off the tops, maybe starting to show a few nerves there.
Lipscombe and Scaife take the lead after
George Scaife
a brilliant opening leg.
Don't think you're next. That's not how it works. No. Right. Takes and turns, don't we? That's how we do it.
They think it's mugs away.
Here we go, the 180 man. Right, second leg. It's George to throw first. Game on. Do we get some scores in this, guys, please?
We can confirm it is 1-0.
98.
I tell you what, he's not a bad little player, is he, George Scaife?
Yeah, was that 4 trebles now?
Tell you what, a lot of people who had their
45.
predictions may just be about to start changing their view and their opinion on who they feel could be on the winning side of this, because I think we're just going to unearth a bit of a player here.
A little bit of gamesmanship there from Cole as well.
95.
Tell you what, when you look at those arms on Cole Anderson-James, I wouldn't be trying to push him too far out of the way.
Like big watermelons, isn't they? Massive.
Well, there are a couple of things
98.
here that you get when
Here
you're
we go,
watching
then.
players that are not so familiar with darts, such as Cole Anderson-James actually just deciding to stand directly in the exclusion zone.
41.
The
no
different
putting him off,
attire
please,
that we
Not
see on the
acceptable.
players, rather than the traditional shoes and trousers. We've got jeans. We've had all sorts of different things up on the Bullseye Challenge. We get some non-regulation
67.
attire.
What's
Going
going
back
on
to your
there?
point about the exclusion zone, I'm not sure Owen's going to tell him to leave it, because they are actually very, very good friends. They've known each other for a little while. Well, not a little while, since they were in school.
140.
They actually had a YouTube channel together making prank videos, but that's long gone.
40.
I think it's fair to say they do a lot of things together
Right,
other
George
than
Require,
train at the gym.
127.
Yeah, plenty of TikToks, including Owen on Cole's page. 2.3 million followers, I think he has.
He's in again. I think someone's put some hours in for this.
Oh, he got the maths right, but just not the dart.
74.
Well, say put some hours in for this. He doesn't really practice that much. When I asked the question earlier on, how often do you practice? He said an hour a week, maybe. Imagine if he actually
21. I don't
started
really know what that is,
practicing,
to be honest.
start putting a
That'd
bit
be
of effort into the
53.
sport. Get some routines and some...
Game show on the second leg. George Scaife and Adam Lipscombe.
2-0 now.
Third leg, it's the Coles to throw first. Game on.
Well, they're nearly there already. This is a bit of a breeze at the moment.
Cheeky switch to the
57.
treble 12 for Cole there. Happy with it as well.
I've got a feeling if Michael Van Gerwen is one of the nearly 5,000 people tuning in to watch this fixture, that
27.
don't think he's going to be too
Celebrating his
concerned
bad
at the
score
moment
figure.
from Cole Anderson-James.
Van Gogh could probably play with his weak hand, which we actually do have a player here today
30.
who plays with their weaker hand, but he's actually
Who's the
trained
event
it to
influencing
become
your
his strong
opponent?
hand. Who's that player, Matt?
Weren't that in a movie
58.
once? It's Scary Movie? Scary Movie 2? It's my strong
Take
hand.
my strong hand.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people tuning in to see that. Jack Langston, the darts referee, and Ashley Coleman coming up.
Yeah, taking a look at the YouTube chat right now, there's a lot of Pod Squad and a lot of
60.
Easy Nows, which is actually the Charlie Murphy catchphrase, if you like.
Well, the Pod Squad may be seeing their man very soon. They're coming up in game
60.
number 2.
And this game is already approaching the end by the looks of it, as Lipscombe fills it up. Yes, he does.
180.
That's 180 number 2 of the day, and we're only in game 1.
Double Cole are going to wonder what's going on here. When they was putting out the 180 placards earlier on, I thought, well, this is a bit ambitious.
42. Did you mean
Actually,
that,
they've
did you?
been
Did you mean that
hoisted
last
up into
part?
the air
Right.
many times. Oh, here come the Easy Nows on the chat as well. I think we've got two very popular darting influencers here
22.
this
Where's his 180s
fine
gone,
afternoon
George?
in Portsmouth. Well, it is a fine afternoon in Portsmouth. There's actually a football parade, isn't there, going on in the city
Yeah.
as well?
I was hoping
How do
that
you
this
record
event would be worth
154?
leaving my club's parade along the south coast, and so far it's been worth it.
Well, this is for a 154 out. We've had two maximums.
Ooh, close. But they are
140.
198 in front, so I think they've got a little bit of
Probably
time.
require a bit of a miracle.
Miracle, I think they need some extra darts. Well, George Scaife started this off absolutely perfectly. He started with a maximum, he filled it up.
13.
The
hits-
banner is already flying between
George
Owen and Cole.
require 40.
Speaking it tops, this will be a bookend of a great performance here from George Scaife.
Ooh. Just an update on the scoreboard. We
Guys, I
will
think
be
you're gonna come
hoping
back
to have
to
it
the ball,
sorted
no
by the
worries
next
about that.
game. It's currently
20.
2-0 to Scaife and Lipscombe.
And this is where it now falls on the more experienced player. It falls on Adam Lipscombe, a man who was a semi-finalist on that stage not too many hours ago.
140.
The pressure is now on.
20.
Never mind.
Fine performance there from Adam Lipscombe and George Scaife. I think we may have just unearthed our new favourites. When myself and Jake previewed the action at the start of the day, we didn't know which direction it was going to go, but we had our ideas, and that has just been blown completely out of the water. That was a very good, a very solid performance by any stretch of the imagination, never mind including that of a unexperienced player. He's averaged 0 in that game. But that's because we had an issue with the scoreboard. It was actually very much better than that. Hopefully we'll get that right for when the man's come in. The one you want to see, the darts referee and Ashley Coleman taking on Finn Goldings and Cam Crabtree.